A huge win to take us into the safety of the top 4. All we need to do now is make sure we finish this first round strong. We have one more game against Cavalry, and if we don't get the 3 points, might be in a very awkward situation. But let's focus on the game on Tuesday night. It was a pretty scrappy game, but the boys showed some great character and managed to come away with the win. It was not the greatest performance, but still a huge improvement. Credit to Jimmy Brennan. I thought his formation change and his player changes worked to a T. Having ABZI and Telfer on the left and right of the attack really helped create some space and provide us with width. It will be really interesting to see what kind of formation we decide to go with against Cavalry and in the future of this tournament. Anyways, let's get into the player ratings, starting off with goalkeeper Nathan Ingham. Ingham is going to get a 6. A pretty standard performance from him, did his job, but at the same time Edmonton didn't really test him, so he didn't have much to do throughout the game. Maury Donor is also going to get another 6. Another standard performance from him, defended well, but at the same time he didn't show much willingness to go up and attack. Roger Thompson is going to get a 7. Another big, solid performance from him. I thought he defended really well, and even if he did make a few mistakes, he was very quick to recover. Luca GASPAROTTO is also going to get a 7. Another strong performance from him. I thought he cleared the ball really well, and he communicated really well with his defensive line. The only thing I have to say is, on attacking set pieces, I just wish he was a bit more dominant in the box. Can you imagine how many goals he would score if he was a bit more commanding? SEGAWA, again, another 7. I thought he was the best defender on the pitch. He won all of his tackles, and he recovered very well. But aside from that, he added so much to our attack. He made some great combo passes with the winger, ABZI in that case, and whenever he had the chance, he would dart upfield to join the attack. Wataru MUROFUSHI is also going to get a 7. Very strong on the ball, proved very difficult to dispossess. The only thing I wish he did was shoot a couple more times from outside the box. So many times he would get into good positions, but instead of having a go at the keeper, he would pass it off to another player. Manny APARICIO. Guys, I tell you, he is on fire at the moment. Another 8 for the captain. In my opinion, APARICIO is probably the best free kick taker in the entire league. His technique is just gorgeous. It's amazing how he can just hit the ball so sweetly that it rises just above the wall, but also finds its way into the corner of the net, giving the keeper absolutely no chance. Kyle Porter is going to get a 7. Definitely a lot more movement from him in this game. It's good to see that he's finally slowly starting to attempt some dribbles in the game. I also want to point out how good his delivery has been, especially corners. Somehow he's able to put the ball that draws out the keeper, but is still able to find his man at the back post. Ryan Telfer is also going to get a 7, a much improved performance from him. So many times in the game he would take the ball and try and drive to test that Edmonton back line. Should have scored as well. It's just unfortunate that he scuffed the ball at the last moment. Diadina ABZI is going to get a 6. A very interesting decision from Jimmy Brennan to play him much further up the pitch. But it ended up working really well for us. I thought his speed and strength on the dribble really helped create space and width for us. The reason he gets a 6 though is that he was a bit careless on the ball, taking some really errant shots instead of passing to a player in a much better position. Alvaro Rivero is also going to get a 6. Having Kyle Porter playing closer to him made a huge difference. With Porter, Rivero was able to play some quick passes and then run, because he knew that Porter would be able to provide that return ball. I just wish he would get into better shooting positions. So many times during the game he would hang around the edge of the box instead of moving in and around the 18-yard box. Now moving on to the subs, starting off with HALLEY. HALLEY is going to get a 6. In the 20 minutes that he was on the pitch, he ran his socks off. But I do feel that he gets dispossessed a little too easily. I find that He needs to maybe try and keep the ball a little closer to him on the dribble. So many times he'll push it too far ahead and the defender will come and easily take it away. Chris Mannella, finally making his debut after being out for such a long time with injury, is going to get a 5. Now the reason he gets a 5 is because he made one small silly challenge and ended up picking up a yellow card. But other than that, I was surprised to see how much physical presence he brings to our midfield, and I'm very excited to see him in the future. As for Isaiah Johnston and Max Ferrari, both of them are going to get standard 5s. There really wasn't much time for them to make an impact. Anyways, guys, that is going to be it for this match review. A huge game tomorrow against Cavalry FC. Let's hope we can keep this momentum going and get the 3 points that will take us into that next round. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And most importantly, go York 9.